I'm making another one of those cooking videos.
Yes, I'm
'Cause
down for that.
I have
I
another
was.
school project to do.
Oh, I keep forgetting I have to do that.
Is your YouTube channel
Every,
just like
the,
basically
the,
school projects?
the last ones they have been, yeah. The last couple.
Like,
This one, I had a foods project that I had to do. And it was very late. And I was like, I can just make it up with a video. And now I have a pro cooking assignment that was very late. And like, hopefully I can just make it up with a video.
have you guys signed up for your classes
Nope.
for next year?
I know most
Nope.
of them, but I haven't signed up for any of them.
I didn't
I
know you
signed
could
up.
actually like sign up.
I signed up the day they sent it out because I wanted to get the classes I wanted, but I was totally freaking out because I had misconceptions the whole thing, and I thought I had to leave band. So I emailed Swenson and I'm like, so I won't be there second semester of band. Same thing that Erica did. I hope that's okay. Swenson emails me back, call me at 2 and we'll figure it out.
I don't know how you sign up. How do you sign up?
They've got a little thing, and it's a Google Forms, basically. You just enter what classes you want that they
What?
have on the master sheet.
I know it's way
Oh.
overly complicated. They don't know how to make it simple. Every year it is overly complicated.
I don't even know what classes
I
are
blame it on
grade
Mr.
11 classes.
20
They'll be-
classes.
Yeah, your 20 classes.
I'm gonna have to take 2 classes of math.
That's me in
So, yeah.
grade 11.
I
I've got
ended
three.
up calling Swenson, and he helped me figure out my whole schedule. And he talked to Tyler for me so I can be in pro cooking again.
Pro cooking
But
was
this
fun.
time, as a work experience student.
Pro cooking was fun until we became homeschooled. And he just
Yeah.
said, look at these cut vegetable stuff. Boom, yeah.
I haven't done any assignment in pro cooking. I've
Oh,
looked
you're
at
gonna
him,
fail
I've
that
seen
class.
every single thing he's put out, but I haven't done any.
All you have to do, the only assignment he's assigned is that little test or whatever, where you just fill in the answers and it's open book, so you can use the internet, I guess. And
Yeah.
then that thing where you have to cook something and send photos, or do what I'm doing and make a YouTube video.
I loved pro cooking. I was in it first semester, and our class was so small that we literally got away with so much.
Our class, we got it with our class was stupid. Some kid came in and showed a video of some guy doing something to a chicken, like something
Oh.
bad.
That was my class. That was my class. If it's the video I'm thinking, that's totally my class then.
He lets so many things slide.
Oh yeah.
He's just like, yeah, you can do what you want. You can swear if you want, I don't care.
Yep. As long as you aren't putting anybody in danger, go for it.
We
It seems like a
deboned
really
chickens
chill
and it
class.
felt really weird. Oh yeah, it was.
It's so much fun.
I preferred it much more to cooking, like just a foods class.
Yeah, that's because, yeah. I did both of them too. Big
Food
mistake.
is just-
Big
Dude,
mistake.
She in foods is just so strict about following the recipe and like just, I don't know.
Did
And
you
then
have
she will
like
tell
different
you like,
experiences with foods class than I did? Because she basically let
It's
my
like-
group do whatever.
Morgan,
And
that's
like-
because you were the favorites. Did you not see how she yelled at me every class, even though I was the only person in my group doing stuff?
she would tell
No.
everyone just, don't stand around, do stuff. And you're like, I'm waiting for something to cook. Chill, please.
Morgan, your group was the favorites.
That's because my whole group has either taken the class before or knows how to cook.
Hey, I know how to cook,
I know how to
and I
cook.
was in pro cooking, and I was basically the only competent person in my group. But yeah, I got
Just
yelled
in
at.
case any teacher actually watches this video,
That
I
class-
love you, give me good grades, it's the other ones that are hating you.
My class, my foods class was at the beginning of the school day, so
Yep.
I was super tired, and I just didn't care about doing anything, so I didn't talk, and I didn't and when she said anything to me, I just listened and didn't say anything back.
I had it first semester, first period, just so I could have second breakfast.
We didn't
I
even
was
eat
in
most of the
Morgan's
time
class,
in my
so
class.
Yes, JC was in my class as well.
We didn't even eat most of the time in my class.
everything we made, I literally was like, I don't. Because she's like, oh, we're going to make this at 9 o'clock in the morning, and you should just want to eat it. I'm like, I don't want to eat vegetable soup at 9 a.m.
We made spaghetti once at that time. It's like, but like, we should just make like breakfast things. I think.
I liked
Like,
it.
let's
No.
make some breakfast burritos. You know,
Didn't we make
let's
breakfast
go.
burritos once?
Cool.
We didn't make breakfast burritos, or maybe I wasn't there for it, but
Homemade hash browns.
things we did make, we made the vegetable soup. I'm trying to think about really weird things we made. Macaroni,
We made. Oh yeah, macaroni and cheese.
yeah. Oh, the stuffed shells.
I love those stuffed shells. They were delicious.
They were really yummy, but eating them at 9?
It was weird how we would make a ton of stuff in the morning that you'd usually eat at night. I was like, this is throwing off
We
my
need, like-
taste palette.
We made like 3 breakfast things, and I'm just sitting there like,
My next class after that was choir, so each time I would have a food and I didn't eat it, and I'd be eating it in choir, so I wasn't singing until
I had it
I
in
finished
math.
it.
I had math afterwards with Mr. Beezer. So I just walk into his class holding whatever random stuff. And I just sit down in
I
the
had-
front eating food.
I had band, and every time we got down to the bell, and I'm like, yo, I have band, I should leave, so, like, I don't get in trouble, like, I have to set up my instrument and stuff. And she'd be like, no, you have to do your dishes, and everybody else in my group would leave. So I was stuck there, like, trying to finish and clean everything up, and oh my, it was stressful.
That's
I'm
cool.
so glad I left band. Man, no longer have to pretend to play the bass.
You were very
I'm leaving.
expert.
In any of our concerts, I never played once.
Lucky.
And this one girl came up to me after and was like, "You sounded really good." I was like, "Ah, yeah, sure I did."
I'm leaving choir because during Remembrance Day, I got a panic attack.
Remembrance Day. I did not show up for that. Well, I did after, and I just
And
watched
then I
you
yelled at
guys.
you. Remember?
I could hear you guys individually, kind of, during choir.
You.
Like,
That probably
sometimes.
sounded really bad.
no, you guys sounded really good, actually. I think you guys sounded better than the band. I was debating whether I should just run up there with my bass,
That would have been really funny.
but I didn't.
Just run up there, set it, boom, boom. Oh wait, I'm not actually playing anything.
If I had more time to learn and an actual teacher to learn the double bass, I could probably learn it, but I just had YouTube over the summer. And then he sent out an email saying, "We're gonna be playing a song for the first day of school." I'm like, "What? I can't do this."
I saw that, and then I walked into the room on the first day of school, and I'm like, hey, I have social anxiety, so I'm not going to do that, Kay, and I walked out.
I didn't know how to read sheet music, so I was like, I can't even sight read this. So I'm sorry. I was stressing out. And then he said, "All right, we're not gonna be doing it." I'm like, oh, okay, good.
He's high-key, like, one of the best teachers, just because he's really understanding about a lot of things.
Yeah, Mr. Swenson's great.
Oh, yeah.
Like the time too we were having this crap assembly, and like he totally let us just skip and go hang out in the band room.
That was
Oh,
so
yeah.
much fun.
And he lets us hang out during lunch, and it was great.
He lets
Yeah.
us hang out as long as we don't mess it up, which is still
Yeah.
awesome.
Or as long as you don't spider climb your way up the walls like Austin did.
Even then, he still let him back.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
The band room.
Not like
for
the
lunch-
library.
The band room for lunch is like the secret room where if you know you can go there, it's probably the most chill place to be.
Yeah.
See,
Or
it's
the
chill,
most
but at the
crazy.
same it all depends on where you are in the room
It's true.
and who you're talking to.
Over by the drum set, it's kind of chill. Over by the little area in the front, where your friends all hang out, it's very crazy and crackheadness. as
And
you
normally
guys put
I'm
it.
all over because I'm running usually.
And then you fall off the chairs and
Exactly. Which was interesting.
I tried to play on every single instrument, and I think I did. There's too many instruments to get through, but they're
I
all
remember
fun.
we played on some of the percussion instruments when everybody was gone for band.
Hitting the gong really hard. That's so cool. It's such a loud thing. They have a fun drum kit. I want a real drum kit. We just have a
Same.
fake drum kit. I want to
But-
learn drums more.
Yeah.
I'll take a guitar or literally like any instrument because I am so bored over here doing nothing.
I've got a mini white girl guitar.
I
I
have a
have-
guitar and I still haven't got a string. I even have the string, but I'm just too lazy to do it.
I have a couple instruments, and I've been trying to write music, but it's very hard, and I can't. I mean, I recorded the last song in the EP for The Boys with a Z. Yeah. I still haven't written the second verse.
I mean, even just doing what you've done so far for songs is amazing with what you can do.
I don't know. Yeah.
Just
There's
take
so
the compliment.
there's so much talent in this group.
Well, there's
Like-
talent, and then there's diversified knowledge.
We make a pretty good group if we actually took the time to work together instead of just joking around.
Oh, cause like y'all are kind of musically inclined and talking very quiet.
What? I think for Tim Talks we should start making like scripted episodes.
Do you mean
I think
Sounds-
that'd be fun. Like do sketches actually.
basically go back to our roots in the first thing that we did?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
shorter?
do like actual cool yeah, like
Yeah.
3 minutes.
I think-
videos.
That was fun.
That sounds wonderful.
And I could even do my sketchy way of animating on some of them, or we could even do like record ourselves and put ourselves together in the video.
What if,
Um,
say, so after all this ends, we're able to do stuff together. Would it be possible for you to like animate onto like an already done video or something?
Yeah.
So we could talk
Alright, what
to,
kind of animation are we talking?
not extreme. I was just what could you put the cartoon us onto like a video of real us doing
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
So then we could like talk to cartoon us.
Yeah.
That could be disastrous.
So far,
Cartoon me's more aggressive than regular me.
cartoon of everyone else, I haven't drawn the bottom halves of you guys, so you're just like disembodied. Except for me, I drew the rest of me for another video I'm doing.
We're just all
So-
floating.
And I have to draw all these things with my mouse, and it's very hard to draw with a mouse.
Well, you
Very
did a
difficult.
great job.
Thank you. I should start a GoFundMe to get a drawing tablet.
I showed my mom, and she just kind of looked and she was like, "That looks exactly like you." I'm like, "I know, right?"
Good, I captured people's likeness.
Every time, so like when you like for the 60s and 70s when you made your music videos,
Yeah.
I showed my mom those, and the whole time she's just sitting there going, "That kid is so talented." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
I put together the backtrack and song, and I showed my dad, and he's like, "All right, now let's actually fix this and make this good."
Oh.
And then we spent the entire time fixing it and making everything better, and I think it turned out much better. But everything else I did on my own. Like the 80s one with Billy Joel.
I like that one.
That one was difficult to try to recreate. I don't know. I added a solo.
My
Those
videos
are
never
fun.
turn out well because they are filmed just me sitting on the floor with a karaoke track, and I'm so awkward and uncomfortable the whole time.
That's what I do.
I didn't want to do that. When Mr. Swenson came out with these, I was like, alright, I'm going big or I'm going home. So I
he's
just
going big
decided
and
to...
home.
Yeah, so I just decided to do that. And then Sam, he showed us his first, and he did a video of like the
Mhm.
Can't Help Falling in Love, and like, well, I gotta one-up Sam now. Jeez.
You did.
Luke's
But yeah, I played the guitar and I played everything, and my dad was like, "No one's gonna know you did that. You gotta say it in the video." I'm like, "Why? Just no." But yeah, I played everything.
That's crazy.
Except for drums. I did not play those. Because
I want to learn how to play the drums so bad.
my electric drum kit isn't out.
So I'm
Yeah.
saving up for a Switch first, and then I'll save up for a drum kit.
I want to get a job so I can save up for these instruments. All the things I'm into are too expensive. Like my drawing stuff that I like, and music and filmmaking, they're all too expensive.
That's the
Yeah.
problem with hobbies. They're expensive hobbies.
Yeah.
Exactly. Even like reading is way more expensive because you have to like buy books. Like
You know how much like good markers are?
it's
They're
not even all my books.
you can buy like good markers for hundreds of dollars. It's crazy. They're just markers.
I also got a Polaroid camera, so now like Polaroids are expensive.
Polaroid. Yeah, they are. Can't believe Polaroid came back.
I
All these
wanted-
old things are coming back.
I want a record player really bad.
My brother has one.
Really want
It's
one.
pretty cool.
I'd take a record player just to have a record player and just be like, you want to listen to some records?
I have a cassette player, and I think that's cool. So
That's really cool.
I think cassettes are cooler than records, but I don't know. I like the 80s aesthetic.
I have a Ouija board, but nobody will play it with me.
There's all these things, and then I have a Ouija board.
The funniest thing, it was a Christmas gift.
Ah, yeah, because everyone
From
wants a
my
Ouija
mom.
board.
Why did you say Christmas gift? And I assume your mom gave it to you. I was like, oh, her mom must have given it to her. Why did I assume that?
Because
In my-
that's just how my mom is. She's great. So yeah,
One
I have
of
a
the-
Ouija board.
In one
But-
of the plays I was in, the school plays,
Mhm.
the people, they told us, when you're not on stage and backstage, bring like games or something. Bring a Ouija board as a joke. And some kids brought a Ouija board and started playing it in backstage, and they're like, "What? We didn't actually think you'd bring one."
That's the only reason I have a Ouija board, just to bring it and be like, I have one. Do you want it?
Crazy.
Next play, maybe I should bring my Ouija board and we can do that in the green room.
On the
Just raise your
backstage.
hand and be like, what if I have a Ouija board?
Can I
You
bring a
wanna play
Ouija board to
board?
practice?
The ghost of Alexander Hamilton. How do you
Exactly.
think your play went? And he's like, "I think it sucked." It's like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
It's very inaccurate. I was much more racist in real life. Just kidding.